I'm with Mile High Minute. It's 30 Ave. You feel me? Let's get it.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We live. Special guest, a legend from the east side of Denver, 30 Ave, man. What's the word?
What's happening, man? Chilling, man. What's going on?
Just been working, man.
Yep, as everybody should be.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is I know we did a little mini interview in the hood during the summer. And then I know we tapped in, rest in peace, Jazzy, at his funeral.
For sure.
But this is our first real sit down, you know what I'm saying? So I want to dive into your backstory.
Right.
Okay. So originally from East Denver, or where were you born?
Yeah. So I was born in East Denver, St. Joseph Hospital. You know what I'm saying? Lived on the east side for a little while till my mom and them moved. So like I grew up on both sides type shit. Like my mom and my grandma's side, they moved towards the Montbello, Green Valley area, but my
Yeah.
dad's side always on the east side. So I played football, you know what I'm saying, for all the east side teams. That shit was always there. So
Okay.
every day I would go to school, I'm right back in the hood right after that type shit. So I had a little bit of both, but I'm mainly, you know what I'm saying, from East Denver type shit.
Okay. What position were you in football?
Shit. When I first started, I was like DN and receiver and tight end. I moved all the way around, when you young and shit, but ended up mainly being like DN towards the end. I was like the smallest DN, but I was just so fast off the line
Yeah.
type shit. You feel me? So
Good at sacking and shit?
yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Always a Broncos fan, or?
Hell yeah. I got love for the Eagles because of my dad and my little brother, but other than that, I'm a Broncos fan for sure.
Are they from
No,
Philly or no? They
unfortunately,
just
they're
like the
not. They
Eagles.
just want to be some Denver niggas that like the Eagles. I
I
understand
feel
it.
it.
I understand it,
I'm
but
a Cowboys fan, so I can't
oh,
say much.
that just hurt my soul to hear that shit.
I'll still cheer for the Broncos, but growing up, it's always
Are you from
Cowboys.
Texas?
Nah, my
Oh,
dad was a Cowboys fan though, so I
okay,
kind of
okay,
just
okay. Because I'm a Lakers fan.
I'm a Lakers fan too.
Okay, but my dad is a Lakers fan. That's
Yeah,
why I just didn't get the Eagles from him. I just got
fact.
the. You feel me? So
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
my dad's a Lakers fan too. Did live in LA for a little bit, so that kind
Yeah,
of
my dad too. See, I fuck with the Nuggets though, but
facts.
it's
Yeah,
just like they can't never finish the job. I'm hoping
right.
this year they get that shit done because they doing their thing. You feel
Yeah,
me? But yeah, I'm a Lakers fan for sure.
yeah. This is probably their best chance at the finals right now, but
Right now,
they're going
exactly,
crazy.
because Kobe ain't there to stop them.
Right?
So
Yeah, facts. Oh man, I would love to see it honestly, because Lakers, who knows? Maybe they could sneak in the playoffs, but it's probably the Nuggets.
nah, we ain't
Yeah,
we ain't doing that right now. I ain't tripping though. We a legendary team. Like we
right,
probably the most legendary team. So it's
right.
like we good. You
Fact.
feel me?
Okay. So, were you playing any other sports growing up, or was it just football?
Basketball, football, and track. That's about it. That's about most thing black people do. Basketball, football,
Fair
and
enough.
track. Um, I was alright at basketball, but football was like my passion for the longest. You
Mm,
feel me? So I really thought I was gonna go to the league, and I probably could have did something with it. I just had quit because of my love for music. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I always been like I wrote my first song at the age of 6, and I always
Okay.
been doing music. You feel me? Like so when I turned like 14 and I got into high school, I went to East my freshman year, and East was like crazy when it came to like everything at that point in time. It was just
Yeah.
like the
Good
most
stuff.
turned up school. Like no other school I feel like was fucking with. Like we from the females to the dudes to like the art. Like niggas had talent shows and the whole school show up just to see it. And it was hard getting in them talent shows. That shit
Yeah.
wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying? And rapping, niggas used to freestyle battle. Like it was some real like, so that's really what brought me back was when I got in high school and I'm like, damn, okay. And there was niggas that was hard, real competition, niggas rapping in high school, battling, all that type of shit. And so I kind of grew my love for music even stronger at that point in time. And I ended up switching to South. Went to South because I was playing football for them for the
Mm,
Denver Futures League in 8th grade. I just knew the school was whack, so I was like, "Fuck, let me go have some fun real quick." Went to East and I switched to South, and ended up going back to East and graduating type shit. So, but yeah, it was turned up. I just quit football probably my junior year,
okay.
junior right before senior year type shit, and was just strictly music. Like I was like, yeah, this is what it is type shit. I built my own studio in my mom's basement and had all the bros. We had our we're still there, it's still the label type shit, Too Big Entertainment. We was fucking the city up for years. Like a long time, nigga. Everybody really know. Everybody know. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, some events happened after that that led to a lot of lackadaisical shit, and shit ain't what it used to be. But I'm in the process of revamping that shit and building it back to what it needs to be, type shit. So
Okay.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
play football for East and South. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Phillip Lindsay, that's my bro. You feel me? We went to South. We played from 8th grade till I ended up quitting, type shit. That's
Oh,
my
y'all
bro.
played together?
Yeah, that's my brody. That's my nigga.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard.
him and all my niggas, my nigga Orlando, Casey, all the niggas. There's a lot of people from South that went to a lot of D1 colleges, like Coach Lindsay, Phil's uncle.
Mm,
He really, he really pushed niggas to be not even just on a football level, but on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? Like just
good,
your morals and ethics type shit. Like he was just a real good leader and trying to
good coach.
exactly grow people into men, not just football players type shit. So.
Did he have like any NFL experience or anything like that?
Nah, he didn't. He had the I want to say if it wasn't him, it was Phil's dad had one of the most rushing yards in DPS. And
Oh,
Phil
okay.
beat that shit in that same game versus East. He tore
That's
his
crazy.
ACL that same
Damn.
game. So he tore his ACL.
Like at the end of the game, or
It was in the middle of the game.
so he was still running on. He just didn't know.
Nah, he tore his ACL in the middle of the game, but he had already beat the record during that
He
beginning of
was
the game.
crazy, so I believe it. He
Yeah,
was
he tore his
running.
ACL, and then he didn't even play our senior year. He didn't even play. South went to the championship, and he didn't play the championship.
Damn.
He's had his ACL torn, and that's why he went to CU because CU paid for his whole surgery, all that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, that's my nigga. That's bro.
Yeah, he was going crazy at CU. They actually the Buffs. I'm pretty sure had a good year while he was there. Last
Like
time I
his
think they were good.
junior year, the junior or senior year, they actually they went to the playoffs and everything.
Yeah, they won like 10 games or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then obviously everyone knows rookie Pro Bowler with
yeah,
the
yeah,
Broncos went
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I think he was on the Colts this year
He
for a
was
little
on
bit.
he was on the Colts. They put him to the practice squad. I think he played like 1 or 2 games. They put him back on the practice squad. But I'm kind of mad at the Broncos for doing my
Like,
nigga like
yeah,
that, man.
a home
Especially
team.
after they paid Melvin Gordon that money and wouldn't pay bro, and bro ain't fumbled not once.
Nah,
He still ain't fumbled not once in his whole career.
Gordon
This nigga
fumbled
Melvin Gordon gonna fumble every
every time.
game. Nigga, like what?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was kind of like, yeah, I went to East and South. I had to go back to East though and graduate because after I quit, I'm like, ain't no point for me to be at South. I'm done playing football.
So South was kind of known as a football school.
At that point in time,
Yeah,
we made it that though, because before us, before me, Phil, Pete, my nigga Orlando, Casey, all of us, nigga, South was whack,
yeah.
but we made it that. You feel me? So.
That's facts. I know Valor, Cherry Creek, Pomona, those are Eagle Crest,
Well, when we was growing up, it
Grandview.
was like Mullen was a
Mullen, yeah,
big
Mullen was
school,
good.
but then they fell off. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It was just mainly like the DPS schools and like you said, Cherry Creek and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah.
hell yeah. Okay, so did you learn a lot from playing with Lindsay and shit like that then?
Uh
Do y'all talk to this day? Do you be
No, I ain't
jamming the
talked to
music?
bro in a minute, but he used to tell my ex when I was in prison and shit, because she went to see you and shit. He
Mm,
used to tell her what's up and shit. Like if I see bro, he like it's love. Like I don't have to talk to him. We know, like we
yeah,
real friends type shit. Like
that's dope.
we don't have to conversate on a daily type shit. I know he
Right.
got his shit going on. His family, I see his family all the time. You feel me? So it's all love from all aspects with bro. I just be letting him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of bro. Let him do his thug thizzle.
Yeah. What was it like seeing a close friend like go to
Oh, I
be
was happy because I was in prison, so I was happy because I'm like, nigga, that's my nigga. Like what?
hell yeah.
Like what? And then I was mad, but I ain't miss a game though. I tell you that much. When I was in there and he was on there, I ain't miss a game. I'm like, nigga, every Bronco, I don't give a fuck if we lost. I'm like, I really just want to watch it because my nigga right there, if I type
Right.
shit. Like, so yeah, that shit was cool.
That's dope.
He
Okay.
was actually the only one of my only friends. I think he's my only friend that ever made it to the league. So
Hell
that shit
yeah.
was dope.
Did you end up graduating from East or
Yeah, I
something? Or
graduated from East.
okay.
I went back to East and graduated from East.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get good grades?
Hell, I mean, I mean, look, so I fucked up in high school because I just cared to graduate. I didn't care about grades because I knew what
Yeah.
I wanted to do in life. Your grades and had to be good.
Mm,
Like I wasn't planning on going to a big ass college. Like I went to college and shit, You know what I'm saying? But I went to college for music, and it's a trade.
Yeah.
So I went to college for audio engineering.
Okay.
I went to the Atlanta Institute of Music type shit.
Okay.
So
You went to Atlanta?
yeah, I moved
Okay.
out there 2013, and I did audio engineering. Like my teachers did some of the biggest artists type shit, like Leslie Brathwaite. He ended up coming and teaching at our school. He do people from like Pharrell to from Beyonce to Jay to Rick Ross. He did all the big songs, you know what I'm saying? He did the whole Despicable Me movies, like
Okay.
all the sound for that. Jay Brown, he do Usher, Music Soul Child. So I was learning engineering and shit from them type shit. So um yeah, I went out there and was doing that. Fucking with my nigga Steve from Tag Team. He from Denver too. If you don't know, tap in with
Okay.
him. They made that song back in the day that whoop, there it is.
I actually heard about that,
Yeah.
but
They
now thank
graduated.
you for letting me know because I heard about it a while ago and I forgot about it.
Yeah, that is my
So
that's Unc. Steve in DC. That's Unc. We shit. I call him and just pull up to the house. We used to just go to the nigga house, chill all the time. That's my nigga. That's
is,
Unc.
would you say that's like the biggest record ever to come out of
So
Colorado?
far, yeah, that's the biggest record. Yeah, hell yeah. Because till this day, they
People
still
still
get paid off of
listening.
that. Like they get commercials, movies, everything off of that one song. And
Right.
Steve told me he didn't even like the song. He like, I didn't like that shit. He was like, but DC wanted to keep it going, and he had a little situation going on with the labels and shit. And shit, that shit was a hit for them niggas. So they still go out of town and perform that shit at basketball games. It's on Geico commercials. It's on movies. It's on a lot of shit
Yeah.
to this day. That shit's just one of them ones. And
Like,
they from Denver, and niggas don't know that. They
yeah.
graduated from Manual. They grew up on the east side too. They from the east side.
And they used to call 5 Points the Harlem of the West.
It's
For
5 points used to be treacherous. Nigga, the ones.
it's gentrified
Yeah,
now.
now it's fucked up, but there wasn't white people knew not to come down there. It used to be a scary thing to come down there. Like they'd be like, nah, you can't. We ain't going down there. It was one of them things where it was like 5 points was kind of like when my pops grew up on the 5 points was different from me. When I grew up, it wasn't as bad. It was
Mm,
like Kofax. When I grew up was like niggas selling drugs, niggas doing this, doing that. When my dad grew up, the 5 points was like, yeah, can't nobody come over here, like type shit. So
yeah.
when I grew up, it was cool, and it was still kind of like there wasn't really too many like white people in the neighborhood and shit like that. And then as niggas got older, that shit kind of when weed got legal, that's what fucked everything up. Weed got legal in Colorado. They like,
Everyone
let's
started
get
getting.
these motherfuckers up out of here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, that's real. Okay. Did you end up getting like a certificate or an
So
associate's degree from
um
the Atlanta school?
nah, I ended up catching my case. So I came back home on school break and caught my case, and then the judge told me I couldn't go back to school, and I basically ended up getting 6 years DLC, and I did 5 years. So I never got to finish it, but I'm glad I learned what I did while I did type shit, because
Right.
that shit never went nowhere. Even when I got out of jail, it still never went nowhere. So you know what I'm saying?
Is that case closed?
Hell yeah, that's
Can you
just
talk
done.
about it?
Got
Or
off parole. Basically, me and the bros, we had went to go party type shit in Fort Collins. That's why I never go back to
Fort
Fort Collins.
Collins? Yeah.
It was a all white party.
Yeah. CSU party or something?
Yep, something like that. And it was turned up. We had that bitch turned up. Long story short, we went to the after party. It was supposed to be like an after party. It was like 3 different addresses for the after party. Niggas was just drive around, and it was just like hella niggas in the street and all this shit. Long story short, it was a shooting, and um bro got hit type shit. Took him to the hospital,
Damn.
and he got hit in the head and shit. Took him to the hospital, and whole lot of motherfuckers telling, whole lot of this, that, and the third, and you know what I'm saying? I got wrapped up in some shit. Long story short, it was just a shooting. It was probably like one of the fucking biggest, one of the biggest shit that's didn't happen up there at that time. It was all over the news, and
Yeah. Fort Collins.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that, man.
Yeah, nah, it was straight. Bro, I mean, bro, still alive, so
Oh,
it was a
okay.
blessing. He ain't passed, bro, still alive. So
What did you end up learning from even not necessarily just that situation? Or I guess that situation, but also just going to jail for 5 years and
I mean,
everything.
it was just like in that situation, I wasn't supposed to go to that party. I would like it was an all white party, and I came from Atlanta, and I ain't even bring no white clothes, so it was like
Mm.
everything was telling me don't go to the party.
Okay, so it was like an all white clothing party, not like all
Yeah,
white people.
yeah,
I thought it
no,
was a lot of white people.
yeah. Nah, it really wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Really?
It
Fort
wasn't. It
Collins?
wasn't that. It was just. I guess it was all the black people from Denver that I guess probably went to school up there. And then a whole bunch of motherfuckers from Denver went up there, type shit.
I
So
respect
it
it.
wasn't that many white people. It was white people. It wasn't that many, but it was all white party type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
And only thing I had was a white tee, nothing else white. And then it was just too much shit that led to telling me like, yeah, don't go to this motherfucking party type shit. And I still didn't listen to my instinct because I'm so young and I'm so caught up in, man, my niggas are turning up. It's about to be hella females. It's about to be when that bullshit happened, fucked it up for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I dealt with the situation. Going to prison definitely changed a nigga for sure. My mental's different. I was a high head. I was like a horrible high head. Niggas couldn't tell me nothing. They still can't tell me nothing, but I'm smarter now.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm smarter now. You feel me? I'm not gonna go do no dumb shit. So learned a lot. I'm like, I went in prison, almost got my business degree. I'm like 5 classes away from my business degree. So
You still working on that?
see, when I got out, it was COVID. I was gonna finish it,
Mm,
but it was COVID. But then I didn't want to finish it because I'm like, you don't need a degree to do what I want to do in life. Like, even if I do go in business, I don't want to work for nobody. I want to be a boss, and you don't need a business degree to be a boss. And the classes that I gotta finish ain't even nothing crazy. So
right.
yeah, so no, I'm gonna get it though. My mama want me to get it, so I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
finish it off in a little second.
Is there any schools you plan on going or no
Mm,
baddies? No.
I have no idea as of right now. When I got out, I was just gonna go to CCD, but
Okay.
yeah, but I don't know. We gonna figure that out when it gets to that point.
That's a cool campus. I'm going to Metro right now. So
Yeah,
that's a cool campus.
yeah. I went there right before I went to prison too.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
yeah, they told me I couldn't go back in Atlanta, so I was like, fuck it. Well, let me go to CCD, and I was starting my business shit there. Couldn't finish it.
Hell
Middle
yeah.
of my shit, went to prison.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, I'm glad that you grew a lot and you definitely seem like a cool individual. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, stressing out,
Right,
being around you like, oh shit, like looking on my shoulders, like on
right,
some
right,
hot
right.
shit. So I respect, like, you know what I'm saying? You definitely
Right. Yeah.
grown
No.
a lot.
Yeah. I
But
be chilling. Yeah. I just be trying to,
not to say not to like say you won't do what you need to
Nah.
do,
I be.
but like,
I hope people think I won't, but I just be chilling.
yeah, yeah,
You feel me? Like mind my business. Don't come fuck with me. I won't come fuck with you. Type shit. That's
right,
all I
right.
be on. Like I get respect everywhere. The Bloods fuck with me too.
Hell
You
yeah.
feel me? Like it's just respect thing. Niggas know how I go. Niggas
Yeah,
know that if we gotta go there, it's gonna go there. But overall, I'm on my shit. Feel me? Like I'm too old to be on even dealing with the bullshit. I'm 28
right,
years old type shit. Like nigga trying to get rich. Nigga ain't rich. I ain't even got time to beef with niggas. I ain't gonna lie
right,
to you. Ain't no point to even beef with niggas if a nigga ain't got no money.
right.
So
Since you brought that up, I know in our last interview you brought up that you had work on the way with Macado.
yeah, yeah.
Is that
That's big, bro.
yeah? Did that
Yeah.
already drop or is that still in
Nah,
the line?
we working on it. He just in the process. He just lost his son, so I'm giving him
Yeah,
his space right now. You feel
right.
me? Like he
Our condolences on
Yeah,
that for sure.
condolences, bro. But then around that same time, I lost my best friend too. Tre
Yeah,
Ridah died. So,
rest in
um,
peace. Yeah.
yeah, it was just a fucked up situation. So we gonna get it together though. But he just dropped a video with Yada,
I seen that. Yeah,
and yeah, I was in that motherfucker. That's my nigga. You feel me? So, yeah, for sure. We got some shit gonna come. It's just gonna take some time. Let him do his thing, and when he ready, we gonna do what we do. Like that's
right.
family. Like, yeah, he pull up to the house and everything. That's my nigga.
Hell yeah, that's dope to see like y'all come together like that. How do you feel like that's a good look for the city, and how do you even orchestrate them? Like,
Man, this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm a real East Side baby, and a lot of these motherfuckers from the hood can't. They 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 start shit and they don't even know nothing about the history of this shit. But like, I could go to the Holly if I wanted to and get my issue off with somebody without no guns being involved, just out of respect of who I am, type shit, and how
hmm
I handle my business. A lot of niggas can't do that type of shit. I could go anywhere I want to. I didn't did my dirt. I didn't did what I did in the past type shit. But niggas respect me. Like I said, the Bloods respect me just based off of how I get down and who I am, you know what I'm saying? How I handle myself type shit. Like I could be I was just at a function full of blood, so I was the only Crip nigga in there with all my 30
I
abs.
think I seen that on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all my 30 abs shit on.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like it wasn't never no problems because I ain't even like the problems that I got with individuals is with individuals. When they come to gang banging, niggas know like if that get taken there, it get taken there. Ain't gonna be no bullshit on my end type shit. Like I'm gonna take it there with you too. But
Yeah.
it's just a simple fact that nigga ain't got, like I said, nigga trying to get rich. Like
They ain't worried about it.
nigga, I've been doing this shit since I was a child. Nigga, my daddy, my uncles, and all these niggas is OG Crips from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is niggas that got quoted in their 20s and niggas that start gang banging when they grown. Like niggas really can't say nothing to me. Like niggas been at this shit for so long. So it's
Yeah.
like the Bloods will tell you. The Bloods will be like, yeah, 30 Ave, he cool. Yeah, we fuck with him. That yeah. I got a show with the Bloods here in I think a couple next week. I'm not mistaken. Or no, it's next month.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, them
That's
niggas.
dope. That's
Yeah.
dope to see. I'm glad that like y'all can come together like that. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
Everybody can't do it.
Facts.
Everybody can't do it. It's just individuals that can do it. Me, my nigga Life, like certain individuals. I ain't gonna name too many, but it's just certain individuals that could do that. Like
Right.
you don't. This is what I be trying to tell niggas. Don't put yourself in a position to where you can't walk around this motherfucker freely, and you gotta be paranoid in your mind. And like a
Right.
nigga got PTSD from that type of shit.
Right.
Like niggas just need to just be yourself, my nigga. Like the gang shit is gang shit, but if it ain't a war right now, don't make it one. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Niggas don't cause no issues that don't need to be caused.
Right.
That's just simple and plain.
Hell yeah. Could you see like I'm sure like there's specific bloods that are, you know what I'm saying, cool, kind of on the same
Right.
shit where they have respect and they can, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some. I would say a lot of older ones.
Yeah.
One of my best friends, Baby Thump. You know what I'm saying? BT the Shasta. You gonna hear about him soon. He just got out of prison, but he's from Too Big too. You know what I'm saying? He got Dark Horse Dark Horse Productions going on, but he's still from Too Big as well. Like we all a squad, we all a team type shit. So you gonna hear about bro soon, but that's one of my best friends. We was kids though, like we was in high school when niggas was really outside, really active, and he's one in ones. Like I'm one in ones, he one in ones, he gonna go. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Me and him came together and I met that nigga at a party rap battling. Me and that nigga was rap battling. The homie already tried to put him on the big, and I was like, I don't know. He from over there type shit.
Yeah.
Met him at a party, and niggas start freestyle battling. And then he
Hell
was
yeah.
rapping about the Park Hill, and I was rapping about the East Side. I'm like, yeah, I can't let this nigga outdo me, nigga. And that's how we even clicked up and even had love for each other, was off of music type shit. And that's when
Right.
we know. So, and when it came to the street politics, me and him knew, bro. You don't cross that line, I won't cross this line. We got respect. We ain't gonna do no foul shit. We ain't gonna set niggas up. If one of
That's
your
what's up.
close blood homies got a problem with one of my close Crip homies, or you feel me, like him and Tre Ridah caught the heads back in the day. Him and another one of my peoples got down back in the day type shit. So it's like it was just always a respect thing, and it's always gonna be there with us. Like if a nigga gonna trip on my nigga, then shit, if you don't want to go get the heads with him, you want to take it the other way, then you gonna have to come see me because that's my nigga. That's just it's bigger than gang banging. You feel me?
That's
Like,
real.
but like I said, everybody can't do that.
Hell yeah. I respect that. Okay. How did you feel about that documentary that just, well, I guess it wasn't really a documentary, but that short little, like,
The swamp story shit.
yeah, the swamp stories?
It had a
Because
lot of
everyone was kind of talking about it for a minute on like Facebook and stuff.
it had a lot of false shit in there. I
That's
would
what I
say,
heard too.
it was misleading that he didn't know all his information. So a lot of that shit was true to an extent, but he had a lot of information that was, and then he said the Odies was from Park Hill. They from the East Side.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I seen that.
yeah, it was just a bunch of different shit that the nigga could have did better on there. But he's not from out here, so I don't expect him to get the
Right.
story right. You feel me? The fact that he shed light on the city has brought attention to the city, though. I would say that since Swamp Stories came out, there's another nigga in Cali that's about to drop a
Good vlogs.
yep,
Yep.
and he came and tapped in with me, type shit, and shit. I I was he was be close with my people in San Francisco type shit. Like he be
Okay.
up at he was up at Empire and all that shit. But he got hella views on the hood vlogs and shit like that. So
Yeah.
It's like I think that happened off the Swamp Stories.
Yeah, no, low key, I was thinking that same thing
Yeah, like
because he like came out here, and someone, I think Savvy or someone was like, "Oh, he's out here," blah, blah, blah. And like you said, it was right after the Swamp Stories.
yeah, he hit me up. He hit Savvy up. He hit niggas up from all around the city.
Yeah, I was definitely, I try to put in my 2 cents, let them know like you know tap in with whoever, but I don't know if who hit up who first, so I'm not even gonna take credit or nothing like that because he
Right,
does his thing. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So,
right, right.
but like you said, it's a good look just to give a reality of what is going on in the
For
city. You know
sure,
what I'm
for sure.
saying?
And it was so short notice. I wish he would have like told niggas like at least a week ahead of time. You feel me? Because I feel like even every side could have probably represented they shit a little different.
Yeah.
But
And even Arizona platform just came and they just did a Park Hill,
oh yeah,
Inglewood tour too. I seen that. It's
yep, yep.
like I don't know what happened
I was
back
on
at
the
that
Holly that
tour,
day,
but
but I wasn't over there. But I seen him though.
yeah,
I seen him though.
yeah,
Yeah, bro, me and bro was over there. I seen him.
hell yeah. Um, okay, back in your story. So you said you've been making music, or at least into music, since you were like 6.
I did. So my uncle Caveman, free him. He do music. He been doing music around the city. Uh, he used to have his studio in my room,
Mm,
and that's kind of what I was like. Okay, I want to try to rap. So I wrote my little first rap and shit. And then ever since then, like I always had a love for music, but I didn't take it serious till like 2009.
mm.
And then that's when I started building my own studio, putting a team together, all that type shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, who were you listening to growing up, or who kind of inspired you? You're like, yeah, I mess with this music.
It was a lot of West Coast music, to be honest with you, that I grew up on. Uh, but I fuck with a lot of motherfuckers. But like, I would say like Pac and E40 and who else was I growing up listening to? Bow Wow, um, Bow Wow, Little Romeo, that little stage, No Limit Soldiers,
Yeah.
all them. Yeah, it was like everything that was hot around that time. I'm born in '94,
Okay.
so from like probably like 98 and up, anything that was hot around that time, I fucked with Nelly. I used to walk around my little fucking cassette tape bumping Nelly,
Oh yeah.
all that shit, Country Grammar, all that shit. Yeah.
The country song with Nelly in it?
Country Grammar.
Yeah.
That was his biggest project when he first got
Oh,
on.
okay.
Country Grammar. Yep.
Hell
That's what it
yeah.
was called.
Okay. So you probably have an easy answer to this then. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac. And I say this because Biggie was a good ass lyricist, but I feel like Pac made better music. You feel
Mm.
me? And I feel
It
like
touched people a little more.
he had more music than Biggie too, though.
Right,
You feel
right,
me? So like Biggie could rap, but Pac made music that people could listen to every day, that people could relate to type shit. And that's why I fuck with Pac. I'm not saying he's better than Biggie, but I want to say I fuck with Pac more on that base because we more closer to the west. So I feel like a
right,
lot of people out here gonna fuck with Pac more. You go down that way, a lot of people probably gonna fuck with Biggie more type shit. But
right.
I fuck with Pac because I feel his music, you know what I'm saying? And his music does some touches the soul type shit. So yeah, definitely Pac.
Okay. When was like the first time you actually like recorded music and dropped it and like
Uh
decided to take it serious, that
I had
transition?
I had a little laptop back then. Studio was definitely different than nowadays, but it was like this fucking big and it had a little microphone on it.
Mm.
And I used to hold the screen up and rap to the
Yeah.
microphone on Audacity and then make my little song like that. That was 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, put that shit out on MySpace.
I remember those
Put
days.
that shit out. Put that
Oh
shit out
yeah.
on MySpace. And back then, if you got 100 plays on MySpace, you felt good about yourself. Like 100 plays was big back then because niggas wasn't bumping shit on MySpace type shit. So
Right.
niggas used to be like, "Yup, if I get 100 plays, nigga, I'm in the game now.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
whole different game now."
No,
But yeah,
fact.
'09, 2009. That's when I made my first actual recorded song type shit.
What was your introduction to the Colorado rap scene?
Um, my introduction or like me seeing it.
I guess like the first time you were just like really okay, let me listen to some of the artists out here. Let me pay attention to what's going
Oh,
on
I
out here.
always been because my uncle did music, so I always
Okay.
was tapped in. I wasn't super tapped in, so when I started doing music, that's when I got tapped in. So of course, back then it was Interstate Ike,
Yeah.
Young Doe, um, Rocky, G5, Tre Ridah. He had started getting his little buzz up. He wasn't really
He
big.
is down.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was started. So uh started listening to him slowly. Um Really, it was mainly like just interstate Ike, nigga, Young Doe, my uncle, Jewy start coming out with shit. Eastside Jewy start coming out with shit. So then he started getting popping, and that's them was the niggas who I was listening to from the city type shit.
Hell yeah. How'd you feel about the Colorado scene, like at that time compared to now?
I feel like back then, like it wasn't as much clout chasing shit. Like it was just for real, it was more of niggas gonna do music, niggas gonna rap, and whoever work the hardest and get the most money and can put that shit behind they shit, they gonna shine. Now it's so much internet bullshit going on. It's like if you ain't from over here or if you ain't this crowd of motherfuckers, you ain't gonna get shed light upon. You feel me? And like it's to me, I feel like that's bullshit. You feel me? Like, cause I know a gang of artists right now that's hard and got potential to be real great artists, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
because they so stuck in the stigma of how Colorado people only fuck with certain group of artists,
Right.
like I be telling them, like, bro, Colorado might not be your fan base.
Right.
Like, if you don't do no marketing behind your shit, you'll never find out who listening to your shit. You feel me? So that's my thing with it. And like I be telling bro, like all them niggas, like man, y'all just gotta drop, do some marketing, figure out who's listening to your shit. And once you figure out who's listening to your shit, market, target that area type shit because Colorado might not be your fan base. Just because you from here, that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. A lot of my people's obviously like most of them is from here, but like even like I just posted my YouTube stats and Denver was third.
Right,
And Chicago and I think LA or New York was above Denver. I was like, what the fuck? But then again, I do interview a bunch of Chicago artists, so it kind of made sense.
right. Yeah, nah,
But I feel you.
like it's still like that. Like, and it's no disrespect to the people that been doing this shit for a long time, like Trev and AP and them and all them. They've been doing it
Right.
for a minute, but they don't box in Colorado on a certain group of type of individuals, my nigga, because at the end of the day, there's motherfuckers that we don't even know right now that are hard as fuck. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? But they won't get that no light shed on them out here because motherfuckers gonna if you're not part of a certain circle or a big group of individuals, or if this person don't fuck with you, if this person don't post you, and that's why I never gave a fuck about that shit. I go out of town and go fuck with famous artists. I go out of town and go to a label or
Yeah.
it don't matter because at the end of the day, it's just about how hard you work, how hard you network, who you know, not motherfuckers out here. There's no entertainment base out here. So
Okay.
that's why I be confused. Like, there's not even an entertainment situation in Colorado for music. Why are y'all so worried about Colorado? Let's
Yeah.
build that. Let's build it, but don't be focused on who fuck with you out here because it really it's not nothing to be worried about. Go worry about the big names. Like niggas is worried about being better than Trev. Trev did his thing, Tyson. Why you worry
He's
about
in
being better
LA
than
all
him?
the time.
Let's be better than Jay-Z and these niggas. Why y'all worry about being better than Trev? Like niggas be boxed in. That's why
Right.
the box steak makes sense because we be boxing this motherfucker. Niggas be so worried about the rest of the bullshit. Like fuck that. Go leave, nigga, and come back.
That's real.
Leave and come back, and I guarantee you go fuck with them out there. You gonna feel better when you come out here.
Okay. Well, what does Colorado need to get to that next level? And who are some of like your favorite artists out here that you see have the potential to take it
I
to the
know
next
a
level?
lot of dope ass artists that'll just go crazy if they just leave. Like just
Yeah.
just leave. If you know Colorado ain't fucking with you, just leave. Don't give up. Like my nigga Deuce, he hit me the other day. He hit me the other day and he was like, bro, I'm thinking about giving up this shit and just doing like behind the scenes shit. I'm like, bro, you ain't even gave yourself a chance to be an artist.
Right.
Like my nigga Fast Life Rico, he on the same shit. And I told both of them niggas, like, y'all niggas gotta give yourself a chance to be an artist. You gotta drop music. You gotta push yourself. You gotta leave, nigga, and go see who fuck with you. Like, I brought my nigga Deuce to San Francisco with me at Empire and shit. We was up at Empire and all that shit. And I brought him out there and he seen the difference. And then that's why I'm like, bro, you seen the difference. Don't give up. Nigga just,
Find new ways and
he just got to drop. He don't drop.
yeah.
He's dope as fuck. Like, dope as fuck. Like, his music is hard as fuck. He just don't drop. And that's one of the biggest problem Colorado has. We're slow. You know what I'm saying? You go to all these other states, they're dropping videos every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. And it's like, how the
Mm.
fuck we gonna keep up with the market if y'all niggas is just dropping every 3, 4 months? Like there's 4 quarters. There's 4 quarters in the music industry, bro. Like if you want to be a serious artist and you saying this is what you want to do in life, that means you want to make money every quarter. So why aren't you dropping every quarter? You can't make money
Right.
like if you don't drop every quarter.
No, that's real.
Cause that's what it comes
You
down
do
to.
be dropping a lot. I'll give you that credit for sure.
You
I
got
see.
to.
Okay. I should ask this at the beginning, and I feel like it's kind of obvious, but like, where did the name 30F come
Uh
from?
from East Denver. My artist name was different when I first started rapping. It was my street name type shit, and I was just trying to disconnect that because I'm
Like
not
your
trying to
music
be
series?
I'm not trying to be a street artist. Like I'm not trying to be a hood artist that only get hood rich. That's only a hood artist. Like I got bigger I got bigger goals for my shit. Like
That's smart too, especially nowadays with all the bullshit going on in the
right.
industry.
And I know that and I still want to represent where I'm from. So you feel me? I want to give even the hood a different outlook. Like, look, my name 30 Ave, and I'm sitting over here with Jay-Z, and I'm sitting over here with this nigga and this nigga or this, you feel me? Like one of some of the biggest artists, and my name 30 Ave, I'm representing our city everywhere we go. I'm representing our side of town everywhere we go without having to be stuck in the stigma like, oh, I gotta be a hood artist. Like, nah, that's why I do all different types of music. I could do any type of music. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit easy. I've been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah. Okay. I want to talk about your latest single that just hit the top 20 on the iTunes charts,
yeah,
right?
iTunes R&B charts.
What's Love featuring UC Caleb, Mia Farrow, right?
Yep, Mia Farrow, UC Caleb.
Talk about it. How'd that one come together?
That song is 2 years old. So when we did the song, I knew it was a hit. So uh I would show it to certain individuals to get confirmation. I showed it to Kirko Bangs. I showed it to Yauda. I showed it to homie Compton Menace. I showed it to a lot of different individuals, and I've yet to have one bad review. So I'm like, okay. So I needed a second verse on the song. That's when I went down to San Francisco and went and fucked with my bro down at Empire and shit. And that's when I met UC Kayla and basically put her on the second verse. And then shit, once it was all the way done, I was like, shit, fuck it, it's go time. Let's drop this motherfucker. We shot the video to the song. Rest in peace to Whoop. He shot the video. He passed away recently, but we shot the video to the song, and we just knew like he was gonna do great things and shit. It's doing numbers right now. You feel me? And I couldn't even do marketing on the video because it has explicit it was, and that shit's getting like 1,500 views every day, just all organic. Like,
Hell
so
yeah.
yeah, that shit was just it was just a dope record, and I knew I just held it for 2 years because I'm like, this is gonna be one of the ones. You feel me? So that's 2 years old. Imagine what I got in the vote. You feel me? Like it's hella shit to come.
So would you say you're pushing that single heavy right now?
I'm gonna probably push this single for the next couple months. I ain't gonna lie. I just believe in it that much. You feel me?
Right.
But I
That's
know
smart though. A lot of people can learn from that.
right. And what I do know is that the next step, the next song I do drop, it gotta be that plus more. It gotta be better than that. You feel me? Or it gotta
Right.
equal that. Because the people that are hearing it, they don't want to hear no bullshit now. I didn't drop something great. They want to hear nothing but great music. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on right now. Just make sure I can get the people what they gonna want type shit. I gained a lot of fans off of it, so it's like I want to make sure I tend to them motherfuckers the right way.
Hell yeah. Okay. What's next for you? You know, you got any tapes? I know you just brought up that show that's coming up. You're pushing this single. What's next for 30F?
I'm gonna just keep recording right now, keep pushing the single. I got hella projects already done. I'm just debating on how I want to drop them. I got a project with my bro Seven Names coming out.
Mm,
I got a project with BT the Shasta coming out.
okay.
I got a single. Well, it's gonna be on me and Seven Names project, but we got something with the boy and Slimmy B coming out soon. I got a lot of shit in the vault. You feel me? And I just want to make sure I do drop it right because execution is everything type shit. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay. I can delete this part if you want, but I did upload a music video for another dude, 30th Ave. Rest in peace to him.
Hmm.
Do y'all have any type of relationship or
Nah, so me and him kind of had a little, we had a little issue when I first got out of jail. Uh, I had asked some people in the hood if they knew a nigga named 30 Ave from the set, from the hood. Everybody said no, that they didn't know nobody of that name. So when I chose to change my name, I was being respectful at first, you know what I'm saying, and made sure that nobody else had that name. Unfortunately, his name was something different before, so it kind of didn't cross people's mind. But once it was set in stone, it was set in stone type shit. Me and him had our little, we had our little talk, our little discussion about the situation, and I just told him like it is what it is. Yeah, he was kind of mad about the situation, but ended up talking to a couple of his homies about it, and everybody got on the same page, and it was what it was. I did see that he recently passed, but we wouldn't know. We wasn't really tripping or nothing like that. It wasn't no situation like that. It was kind of like niggas just had a little misunderstanding on the name. It wasn't no foul play or nothing shit like that. So I'm still cool with his homies to this day. But yeah, it was a little confusion at first.
Yeah.
But
I mean, to be fair, they are still different. I think he
mm,
had the TH, you just have the 30 Ave. So, but I not gonna lie, I did get a little confused when I first like started hearing
right,
about your music, and then he, I upload one of his videos. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
right,
But
right,
no
right.
disrespect though,
Yeah, nah, yeah, no disrespect, and I definitely don't disrespect the dead. So
Yeah,
I'll live him for sure.
facts. Okay. And then again, another part we can cut out if you want, but like you brought up earlier in the interview, rest in peace, Tre Ridah. He passed recently, and I mean y'all grew up together, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Um, how was it hearing about his passing, and like if you have any like life stories with him? Because I mean he was really one of the first rappers out here to like, what I'm saying, hit those big numbers on YouTube and like
Right.
get good looks from Cali and stuff like that.
Um.
So
So when I first started doing music, he didn't start doing music with me until like 2010, 11 type shit. But he was nowhere near what he was before he passed. Like he'll tell you that. Like he'll tell you out of his own mouth. Like he wasn't the artist he was. Like he
mm,
needed work. He had work to do type shit. But he used to be part of Too Big too. He used to record all his music. I recorded all his music when he first started. You feel me? His first ever mixtape, I recorded it. That was my nigga since kids type shit. So
mm,
uh yeah, it was just when I went to jail, that's when he kind of elevated on a whole nother level with his musical talents, and I was proud of him for that. You feel me? Um, just fucked up that I went to jail and couldn't really be out here to do everything because I recorded all his music. I was the one recording all his shit.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like a lot of the hits and stuff like that
probably not the ones that he got afterwards, but like from growing up,
before.
from like I would say from 2010 to 2015, everything.
Okay,
Then I recorded that. Then I went to jail 2015, and then I recorded a couple songs when he recently got out right before he passed. I recorded like half his shit. You know what I'm saying? After he got out, type shit. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation. Mental health is real. You feel me? So anybody that got real mental health issues, definitely talk to somebody for sure, because
that's real.
I seen the signs and I never thought he was capable of doing that. You feel me? So, but when you leave somebody for years, they're a different person. You could change in 5 years for sure. So when you get out, you're not thinking somebody like, oh, bro won't do that. You feel me? I don't
Right.
like I don't know that person no more. We was separated for 5, 6 years. I know I gotta learn him again. So I still feel bad about the situation for the simple fact that, you feel me, I didn't really I could have stopped it. He said a couple slick comments at my house that I should have definitely took more serious, you know what I'm saying? And then that shit ended up happening. But long live my bro type shit. It's fucked up, the whole situation, but like I said, uh mental health is real. So if anybody needs to talk to somebody, that's what they need to do for sure. Because there's a lot of shit out here that could be done that could better, you know what I'm saying, help you get through shit in life type shit. Don't give up. You feel me? Like I done been through a lot of shit where I almost gave up, but you can't do that to yourself type shit. Like, but yeah,
That's real.
yeah,
I respect it. My condolences.
yeah. So
Yeah, man. I mean, I really only knew him on a rap tip, so I could
mhm.
really only say so much. but just my respect and um man, but just praying for y'all, praying for better
Nah,
days
yeah,
and shit.
for sure. Nah, just yeah, he got two little boys that was just born around the same time recently. They still babies, ain't even one yet. So
Damn.
it's definitely a big responsibility on everybody that was close to him to make sure that his kids, because he got three daughters and two little boys, that his kids grow up how they need to, you feel me? Like not having to go through the bullshit like we had to go through or having them mental health issues. So it's definitely gonna be a journey. But everything I do as of right now, he the reason why I push as hard as I do right now. You feel me? Like me and him had hella dreams to do this shit. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
why I'm pushing this shit as hard as I do right now. It's for bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Much respect, man.
So
Okay. Um, okay, well I feel like we touched on just about everything, so I'm gonna kind of dive into some hot topics in
go
the
ahead. Go
industry.
ahead.
How do you feel about the YSL like case, with lyrics being used in court and then like did Gunna snitch? What's your opinion?
So I mean I did some information. I dived in on some information with that YSL shit. It's as simple as this. When I caught my case, I had hella niggas telling on me. So it's like don't involve yourself in a situation and don't just trust everybody. Like you gotta understand, everybody got their own life, and don't the next man ain't gonna give a fuck about your life as much as you do.
Right.
So with YSL shit, I just feel like, yeah, you admitted that YSL was a gang, and that's the whole Rico case. What you mean? Oh, I ain't
It's
telling on.
directly.
Yeah, what you mean? I ain't. He said I ain't telling. How you not telling? And you just said, yeah, you agree that YSL is a gang, and that's how they trying to come at Young Thug. You feel me? But when you
Right.
so caught up in that money and that lifestyle, bro, motherfuckers get confused and they get to forgetting, nigga, that it's a base to this shit. And if you gonna be in the streets, be in the streets. Don't
Right.
mix
If you're
nothing.
not in the streets, then don't be
Don't
involved in.
exactly
Yeah.
don't mix the two, because you ain't gonna never like street shit in the music is different. Like me, you feel me? I I don't be in the streets thugging like that. You feel me? Like
Right.
I'm doing music. I know what I want to do. You feel me? Like of
Right.
course, if I gotta do something, I gotta go handle my business. But I understand the difference between the two.
Right.
You can't mix. Oh, I want to be this person, but at the same time, I'll be nah. Just handle your business when you gotta handle it and stick to what you gotta do, because you're
Agree.
gonna get yourself fucked off or you're gonna get told on. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like I feel like all them niggas doing that to Young Thug. I feel like how when I caught my case, how I felt like, damn nigga, I was looking out for you. Damn, all you motherfuckers is telling. Like,
Yeah.
damn. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna say, and I guess there was some paperwork saying that his deal was like, oh, he didn't his deal wasn't him telling, it was just him taking some weird shit, him just taking some type
Like
of deal.
excuses and shit.
Yeah, like nah, bro.
A plea or
Yeah, like nah, bro. That don't make sense to me. So I definitely think he's telling. For sure, for sure. And if Young Thug get all that time and they use Gunna and the rest of them niggas statements, that's definitely telling.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga pushing plea for sure. That nigga pushing plea for sure.
It's a plea, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm a blogger, so I don't really even like yeah, I might interview, what I'm saying, rappers and stuff
Mhm.
like that, but I like you said, there's a difference. I stay in my lane, do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Everyone comes from certain things, but yeah,
Right, right,
I personally know like I'm not like that, so I'm
right.
not gonna put myself in a position
Right.
where,
And don't let
you know,
nobody around you put you in that position. Like,
right.
like even when you do these blogs, like this, don't get too close to these niggas.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah,
is
you're right.
weird. Like, because you'll do a blog with somebody and you'll think y'all on some friendship shit. Y'all done built this bond. This nigga do some dumb shit while you around. You just literally said you a civilian, my nigga. You not in the streets. So
Yeah.
don't fuck with nobody that'll put you in a position to where you gotta be on some shit where you dealing with some court shit. Like,
No,
hell
that's
no.
real. Yeah.
Hell no. Don't let nobody do that to you, bro.
No,
Fuck
fuck
no.
that shit.
Yeah. That's why I'm by myself for the most of the time. You feel me? Like I'll go to the hood and go, do what I do. I make sure I show my face, so like you supposed to. But I'm by my lonely, nigga. I'm focused on my music, getting some motherfucking money, you know what I'm saying? And so all that type of shit. You feel me? That's all it
Yeah.
is. That's all that matters.
I respect it. Okay.
Yeah.
You see that mountain lion, that
Oh
former
yeah,
Bronco
yeah.
Derek? Caught?
Yeah, I seen that. That nigga definitely. I get what he said. He was killing the dogs.
Yeah, some shit.
I
How'd you
That's
feel about
crazy.
that?
He's crazy for killing that motherfucker though. I see him not lying. I'm not.
Big as fuck.
Yeah, that motherfucker. And he picked it up. Like I don't give a fuck. Even if the motherfucker dead, I'm still gonna be like, yeah, I ain't going near that motherfucker.
Right.
Hell no, type
I
shit.
I didn't even realize it was that big. Like I thought they were big, but that thing was like,
Nah, them animals is big. Them
yeah,
motherfuckers is huge.
shit. You got
Them motherfuckers is huge.
you,
I'm Gucci.
you
I'm
better
good.
protect yourself. You going into the mountains, man. That's all I know. Shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for
Uh,
sure. I'm not fucking with no type of mountains with no. I'll go to the casino and shit.
yeah.
I'll go to a cabin and shit, but I'm not going in the mountains on foot going. Nah, I'm good. I'm
no,
good. I ain't
none of
fucking
that.
with that shit,
Yeah,
cuz. Hell nah. I see a mountain lion, I'm sitting still like this nigga better not even think about coming this way.
for
'Cause what
real.
the fuck you gonna do? Like
Yeah, he gonna hit you.
I'm pretty sure that nigga
He
was
had a
hunting that nigga.
yeah, he had a bow and arrow.
Yeah, the mountain lion didn't see him. If
Yeah,
the mountain lion would have seen him, it would be a total different story. So I'm
right,
like, cause I'm not even gonna they got their own life, cause we humans, my nigga.
right,
Let them niggas stay in the animal life, my nigga. I'm Gucci where I'm at, nigga.
right.
Just I'm gonna stay in the city. Y'all niggas don't come over here fucking with me, and we ain't gonna have no problems. Oh, what's be wrong with niggas? Go fuck with them damn animals. Yeah, all right, until the motherfuckers get you.
No, you ain't
Yeah.
lying. Okay, how you feeling about the Blueface and Krishan Rock
Ah.
relationship?
Hey man, look, man, that shit. I guess he with Coil Ray right now.
For real?
Yeah,
I heard that they was about to have a kid, but maybe it's not
he's
his
saying it
kid.
ain't his, but he just
Yeah.
posted a video of him and Coil Ray kissing.
Damn.
Yeah, it fast. He said fast.
Toxic shit.
Yeah, it's definitely toxic. I don't know why, cause they're with that shit. But I mean, he definitely his career definitely elevated
Oh
during
yeah.
that situation. So like when I was watching that one episode I did watch of that bullshit, her family kept saying, yeah, she helped you elevate. You wasn't on shit. That's
Oh
probably
yeah.
true. Wasn't nobody listening to Blueface before that shit.
Right.
Like he had
It's
his
like
little, yeah, like
they helped each other but didn't.
it helped each other, but I'm pretty sure they understood it was money. I'm
Right.
pretty sure these niggas understood it was bread.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Um Deion Sanders just, became the coach
Oh
at
yeah, I'm
CU.
going to.
How you feeling about
I'm,
that?
I'm hopefully I could get some season passes. I want a season pass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That should be lit.
I'm about to get some CU gear, all that shit. Now we ain't never had no motherfucking team like that. You feel
Right.
me? So all these players and everybody coming, I'm definitely a CU. Yeah, like I ain't never not been
A
I ain't never.
Colorado.
Yeah, but now I got a reason
Right.
to be like, yeah, CU, and we got a lot of the world
Watching.
shed light on that shit. So we probably gonna be one of the most viewed teams, I would say next year or this
Hell
year
yeah.
coming up.
Hopefully that can trickle down into like the economy and the rap scene and stuff,
Right.
you know what I'm
Hopefully it
saying?
all could open everything up, bro. It's about damn time.
Hell yeah. If someone asks you what Colorado culture is, what would you tell them?
Mm, It's hard to explain that. If you had to grow up here to know, but like when I was growing up, we got like I explained niggas like there's definitely culture out here. There's shit that we do out here that people don't do other places, and I don't know why people don't shed light on that. Cause that's what a lot of our music is missing. That's why we can't get a sound. Cause niggas don't push what we actually do that other motherfuckers don't type shit.
Okay.
Like there's not a lot of states that got snow. Why the fuck ain't no niggas doing music videos with snow involved? You
That's
feel
real.
me?
Yeah.
Like niggas used to go function at Skate City and shit like that when niggas was kids. I'm talking about real functions, nigga. Why don't niggas shed light on that type of shit? Like when ATL came out, you feel me? They had Cascade. They shed light on they shit when they was at they roller skating place. Niggas
Right.
was getting shot and beat up and all type of shit at ours. Why can't we shed light on the things that the other states will probably never know about? Koufax used to be bad. You feel me? Niggas don't talk about that. The 5 points used to be bad. Niggas don't shed light. Like they'll talk about it, but niggas shed light on that shit type shit. Like show that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because when niggas hear Denver, they hear bullshit that the inner city's not on. You feel
The
me?
mountain skiing,
Exactly.
snowboarding.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like I didn't grow up on that shit.
Right.
I grew up, nigga. When I went to East High School, I was on Koufax every day, nigga, dealing with crackheads, nigga. East was bad. Like
Yeah.
some art, it was some art. And then the church in the city was right here, but they had moved it down the street, so they just had the basketball course, and then it was east. Nigga, we used to have to walk over crackheads just to get to school every day. Like that's type of shit that you see in movies, my nigga. Like we used to
Right.
literally like bums every day. Niggas had to beat up bums and shit. Like drugs was being sold right there, guns was being sold. We all in high school, motherfuckers ditching school. The deans didn't give a fuck at the beginning. Like when I was freshman, sophomore year, the deans didn't give a fuck. Niggas was selling drugs at church in the old church in the city and shit. Niggas selling guns, niggas was fighting right there. It was some real shit,
Yeah.
that probably they don't do that in other states. Niggas need to start shedding light on that shit, or it's just gonna be like niggas want to be like the rest of these niggas in these other states.
Okay. That's real. You see that Taco Bell and rat poison shit with dude who got poisoned
Yeah, they need to get that
eating
shit to Gunna. They go give Gunna a taco burrito, cuz that's the Taco Bell burrito. That's they need to go give Cuz
it.
one of the motherfuckers rat poison in that shit.
Do you think Colorado's stuck on Facebook?
Yeah, I'll be out of state. They be like Facebook. I be like, yeah, niggas still be on Facebook, but I will say this: Facebook got good marketing. If you market on
That's true.
Facebook, you could definitely get some good traction. But if you're not doing that, I hate Facebook, bro. Like that shit be pissing me off.
That's
Po-
toxic. Facebook.
Yeah,
So much shit going
I
on.
could post my song on Facebook, it ain't gonna get no love. I go to Instagram, I'm gonna get 100, 300, 400 likes.
Right.
Like
Facts.
shit just don't make sense to me. I'll be confused because I'm like, don't Facebook own Instagram? Like, how the
Right.
fuck don't they
Yeah.
correlate?
Right.
Don't make sense.
I feel that. Okay. Um, okay, so for the first time since we got legalized, don't quote me on that because it might be a little off, but from what I've heard and seen is along these lines. For the first time since we got legalized, more people are leaving Colorado than moving in. Is that good or bad?
Um,
Or both?
I think it's kind of like I think it's bad. That's why there's gentrification and all that shit. I think it's bad for the people that's from here, but good for the people that's moving here. Because obviously they moving here, they can afford it. The people that
Mhm.
born here can't afford it. Niggas is hot. Like, damn, the highway be packed. There be all this bullshit. So they not
Yeah.
knowing, like, nigga, this
Taking an
ain't
hour to just drive across city now.
right.
Like,
They not knowing this ain't the real Denver. Like, this ain't really how Denver's been my whole life. Like, this some crazy shit now. You feel me? Even with
yeah.
me, I got out of prison, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I bet that 5 years was
Hell
culture shock.
yeah, because it wasn't like we got legal 2012 something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so I went to jail in 2015. So then I wasn't there for the growth, and it was so
Right.
much shit that got tore down and shit. And I got out like hell nah.
Seeing all them buildings and shit.
Hell
Like,
yeah, I'm like damn, this shit crazy. So I think it's probably good for the people that want to move here and bad for the people that's from here because they kicking us out our shit. You know what I'm saying? And ain't shit niggas could do about it, but they raising prices and shit. So ain't shit niggas could do about it.
hell yeah. Okay. When it comes to beef being promoted on social media in the rap industry, is it bloggers or rappers' fault or
Um,
both?
when it come to beef, it's both, but bloggers definitely elevated. Like,
Okay.
and my thing be this,
I respect that. I can agree with you on that.
yeah, my thing be this. It's like if like you said earlier, you don't be in the streets, so you don't involve yourself in that shit.
Right.
This is what you do. You blog, you do your shit. You feel me? So there's certain topics that you may want to put on your shit. You feel me? Because it's a hot topic. But I always say this: the devil runs the music industry. You feel me? The
Hmm.
devil runs the entertainment industry. So the more that you shed light on that shit, there's gonna be more deaths. You feel me? There's gonna be
That's
more
real.
murders and all that shit because guess what? These niggas is really in the streets. You behind a computer is
Right.
different. So yeah, we are the problem because we got the beef. But when you elevate it, a lot of motherfuckers got pride and they don't like being talked about. So if niggas
Right.
on Instagram or YouTube talking shit like, oh, this, you feel me? Niggas is gonna get hot headed. Like, okay, when I see this nigga, he got all these niggas talking this about me. When I see this nigga, it's this, it's up, it's boom, 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 boom. And it's like, if you ain't in the streets, like if you a blogger that's in the streets and them is one of your ops or something, cool. You feel me? Other than that, leave that shit alone because niggas got families, bro. Like this
Yeah.
street shit real. You feel me? Like niggas got real lives out here, and niggas be elevating that bullshit. Like I don't speak on the dead. I don't talk about beef I got with niggas because the niggas that I beef with, nigga, they ain't seen him yet. They ain't ran into him yet. You feel me? Like I don't even get involved in none of that shit. You feel me? I don't got no problems with no rap niggas. And I feel like that's the problem is people be trying to cause beef between rap niggas, and it's like this is bigger than rap, my nigga. This some street shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like, and I feel like a lot like DJ Vlad and the rest of these niggas don't even understand. Like, bro, y'all niggas is causing some shit
yeah,
because these niggas is watching these motherfucking interviews, and these niggas is watching what you post, and a lot of that shit is fake. So you talking, you gonna post something that's false information, and guess what? Now these niggas want to go slide because you just said this, and your ass in the house behind a computer.
that's real.
Like,
Okay,
so it's hand in hand, but definitely bloggers play a big part in that shit.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you kind of see both perspectives. You see people like, okay, you know, this obviously, like you said, it's a rapper's fault. You know, you put that out there. Why can't a person take it?
Right.
But I don't necessarily 100% agree with people who blame it all on the rappers either, because as a blogger, like I see the narratives I can paint, you know?
Right.
So I see the narratives I can push and like, okay, I could post this, I could post that, you know what I'm saying? And like I've even had to learn some things going through, like, okay, maybe I should stay away from, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there's certain lines I personally just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
Right.
talking about no beef. If I do, I'm asking you how can there be peace and keep it broad, you know what
Right.
I'm
Like
saying?
me and the artist out
Yeah.
here from Park Hill. Uh, I hit Cuz up. I hit him up about a situation. He had a music video out that was disrespectful, and me and him is cool now because we had
Yeah.
a conversation about it. Now,
Respect
say
that.
me and him made a song about each other, and then he went and posted it on your page or somebody
Right.
else's page. You feel me? And it's blowing up around the whole city now. Now the
Yeah.
whole city. Okay, now I'm about to go over here and do something to these motherfuckers because y'all niggas think it's a game, and now they about to
Right.
come over here and try to tear our shit up too. But instead of that, like I said, I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah.
Me and that nigga came to agreement. He came and he said, bro, that music video wasn't even supposed to come out. It wasn't even like that. You feel me? I don't got no problem with you. I think you cool. I fuck with your music. Woo, woo, woo. And I told him I ain't got no problem with you either. I told him, my nigga, the song had a K next to some shit, and my homies ain't died. So why is the song out? You feel me?
Yeah.
And he told me like, that shit wasn't supposed to be out, bro. It ain't even like that. Definitely understand what you're talking about. And it was a respect thing. And now me and him is cool. Now if a blogger would have got involved,
Right.
it probably wouldn't have been cool because
Okay. That's fair.
if you would have posted it and we ain't had that conversation, oh yeah, now it's okay. Yeah, now we got to take it there. You feel me? So
Okay. I see that.
yeah, you feel me? Because sometimes all it takes is a conversation. Like Mo3 and Yellow Beezy was friends before that nigga died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They shit elevated on some whole other shit because the internet.
Yeah.
So
That's real.
yeah,
Yeah. I would never like blame it 100% on bloggers, but they definitely play a part, you know, like, and that's why my rule is like no like straight diss songs. Now, if you're being kind of subliminal and I can't really tell what
right,
you're talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? You're paying for promo, cool, whatever. But if you're like dissing dead people and like it's obvious what you're talking about or dissing a whole gang,
right,
like, yeah, man, I can't really.
right,
I'm not with that smoke.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like I'm
And,
not
and,
with
and
that
then
shit.
you don't want to
Yeah.
seem like the blog that starts the bullshit either.
Right.
Cause
Right.
then
Yeah.
people gonna be like, yeah, you got this nigga doing this, and
Right.
cause you don't want to run into issues because
Right.
you right now you're at a more of you're at more of a local level than a national level. So a lot of
Yeah.
your shit is like the inner city shit. So you're
Right.
in the inner city. Now, if it was like say Cheese, where they everywhere around the
Right.
whole world,
Yeah. It's
they could do that because somebody paid them and they like, well, I don't got to run into this nigga in the streets. That's his friend that's mad that
facts.
I posted this.
Facts.
You gonna have to run into that
No
problem.
facts.
So that's why I'm like, shit. As long as you understand, like, man, you got to be careful with what you posting
Yeah.
and who, like, tell them like you said, nah, I ain't doing no straight diss songs. You can't post that
Right.
on my page because I gotta live here, nigga.
Right.
One day
Yeah.
they say I gotta live here, you don't
Yeah.
type shit. Like nigga,
Facts.
like what? Like, yeah. No, that's not your position. Like I said earlier, you not in the streets, you not a street nigga. You
Right.
know, you stand your ground on who you is, stand your ground and don't push that other shit.
Yeah.
Like niggas respect you more if you handle that shit that way than posting the op and then now they want to get mad at you for posting it. Like,
Right. Well, and it's like people have tried to pay me to
yeah,
post a fight video or post them dissing it. I'm like, at that point, I won't even take money because it's like, yeah, I'm trying to make my bread. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's bigger than that. You know, you got a reputation on. And like you said, Texas is big. They got 35 bloggers out there, you know what I'm saying? Like that are all gonna post the same shit. So who you gonna get mad at?
Right.
Out here, it's like, okay, you got Mohammed, you got Street Nerds, you got some
Right.
platforms, but no one's really, like you said, we're all still on a local level.
Right.
So it's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna take some heat. I already get enough heat just for the rapper list. So like,
Right.
imagine like you
Oh
said,
yeah, they be
if
on your ass about that list.
yeah, so like, and that's just about rap. So imagine if it was like some real, like you said, some street shit. I'm posting, okay, what's your problem with this dude? Who's this and who? Blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit, I still live in Denver, so
Right.
it's
I
like,
still gotta live here. So
yeah,
yeah, I definitely just keep doing what you're
yeah,
doing, man. Don't do that shit. Unless like we said, you could get on a bigger platform and that's what the demand is. And I understand that on a business aspect.
right,
But other than that, if it's some inner city shit, man, this city's too small and niggas is
right,
not gonna like you.
right,
So
yeah.
yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
Even on the industry like level, like sometimes I'll interview like some Chicago artists or someone else, and they'll be like, they want to talk about like a chain snatch or something. I'm like,
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm still local. Like, even if I'm not in your state, I don't got security, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
still not like comfortable to a point where, I'm at a say cheese level or whatever. And even then, when it gets to that
It's
point,
just negativity don't
yeah,
bring negativity, bro.
right. It's not
That
worth
shit ain't gonna never be nothing positive.
it. Yeah,
So as long as you not posting that shit, you feel me? The most thing the nigga could do is get mad at you for a list.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Like so.
How do you feel about the rap release? I know a
Um,
couple dropped this past month, Rhino, me, then Gold Island dropped some. There's probably some other
I
ones.
definitely feel like this is my personal opinion. I
Yeah,
definitely feel like the list needs to be rearranged. That's my honest opinion.
I respect it. Everyone's gonna have their opinion. I
Right,
respect it.
right. My thing is this. When I think about lists, I want to think about who could actually rap, who's actually consistent, and who actually has fans type shit.
Mm,
Like a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot, but probably like a third of everybody's list, I feel like was just a popularity thing. Like I fuck with certain artists on there, but I ain't gonna say no names. But there's people on there that's been rapping for a long time, that's been on these lists for all these times.
mm.
And it's like, that's cool because they can rap and they good, but they ain't even drop no music. How are they in the top what of whatever if they ain't drop no music? That's my
I
thing.
respect
You know
it.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I continue to push consistency to every artist. I tell niggas, y'all have to drop. How can he be a top artist if he ain't drop shit? And I'm not talking about one project a year. That's not gonna get the job done. You feel
Mm,
me? One project a year ain't gonna get the job done.
that's real.
So if this artist over here drops one or two or three singles, if them singles ain't going platinum, gold, platinum, getting plaques and shit like that, and it might be good to niggas in the city, but what makes him the top? You feel me? How is he in the top whatever list if he only dropped 3 songs? You feel me? And now, if we talking about like let's just say Trev, for instance, he is one of the biggest artists out here, but he song writes more than he drop music. Dope ass artist. Don't take nothing away from him. That's my nigga. That's my people. You know what I'm saying? But has he dropped? So what will put Trev in that? The fact that he gets a lot of streams? Is that what we're speaking about? Well,
Mm.
all of that
It's
shit.
all it's so hard to,
You feel me?
yeah,
It's a lot of
yeah,
different variants
yeah,
in that shit, bro. But it be like, I feel like when niggas make their list, they gotta make their list on consistency, what niggas is doing now.
I respect
You know what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Actually go through nigga shit like, okay, this nigga dropping, like even on Spotify. If you niggas want to go off streams, you can see how many streams somebody got on their shit. So there's artists that drop a project last month and they shit might have 10,000 views, streams on they shit. And
yeah,
this nigga shit dropped 4, 5 months ago and only got that much. So why would he be on the list over this nigga? But it's all about building the buzz over your shit too, bro. And I understand that shit too. Like I
yeah,
definitely felt like I should have been on everybody's list. I dropped like almost 15 videos in the past just last year.
yeah.
And
You keep going crazy.
there's some I didn't even put out that I did last year. I still got in the vote right now. You feel me? So I definitely feel like I should have been on. I wasn't mad though. I was just
No,
like, shit.
I respect your comments. You give like just real feedback.
Right.
You ain't
Yeah,
like,
I wasn't mad. I was
yeah,
just like, shit. Because some of them niggas I didn't even know. So I was like, it's not like the nigga was mad or
It's
nothing.
tough, yeah, to
It's
follow everyone.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So I was just like, damn, okay. So I guess they ain't see me. I guess I gotta get. I use it as I'm gonna just keep pushing because
yeah,
at the end of the day, like you'll even say it. That list don't mean nothing to your career.
right,
Just because you make a list or Ross Rhino make a list or whoever make a list, that don't mean if you not on that list, you not gonna make it. That
right,
don't mean if you not on that list,
right.
nigga, you can't have the next song that go crazy. I wasn't on that list and I got the top
You're on
20.
my list though. You're on my
I
list.
was on the
Artist to watch list.
artist to watch, but I wasn't on
Yeah.
the top
I feel you. I
20.
feel you. I
You
get it.
feel me? And
Yeah.
that's where I feel like I should be. But
Okay.
I, res-
And
I
people were tagging you too in the comments. They were like,
right, right.
I respect it.
Right. So, but my thing with that is I wasn't on the top 20, whatever, however, top artist list, but a month later, I got the biggest song in Colorado right now. In my personal opinion,
I give you that
ain't nobody
right
dropped the
now.
dopest. That's the dopest song out from the city right now. It hit the charts a month later. You feel me? So it's like, them lists don't mean shit if you gonna take that sensitive, like you gonna be sensitive about a list. You don't need to do music, bro, because
That's real.
creative criticism is real. Like, take that shit and keep grinding. Like, don't worry. Like, I tell niggas, don't worry about no damn list. Like,
Hell yeah.
niggas, do you want to be the biggest in Colorado or the biggest in the world?
That's real.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out. So that's I be telling my homies call me. Like, I got phone calls. Man, what's up with these lists, man? I said, man, don't worry about these lists, nigga. Let's go to California. Let's go over here. Let's go do this, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go network. Cause you worried about a list. Like, you stuck in this. Do you want to just be a Colorado artist or do you want to be worldwide? Like, we don't got shit out here. Why you want to? So yeah, nah. The list shit. I appreciate the watch list. You feel me? For sure, for sure. I definitely need to be in all these top lists though.
Hey,
That's just me. Cause
hey, you
what
supposed to say that. I respect it.
but
Hell
but
yeah.
this but this one thing I want niggas to understand about me. I'm a different type of individual with this music shit. I mix and master, record my own music. I don't got no team. You feel me? Everything's out of my own pocket. I do my own marketing. Everything I do by myself. You feel me? All this shit is me. I don't got nothing but me. You feel me? Like, the only thing I don't do is make beats. Everything else is all me. I do my own shows. You feel me? I don't even get picked on these other nigga shows. I bring my own artists out here. I do my own shows. I do all this shit by myself. There's probably not too many artists in the city that could say I don't know one artist in the city that could pretty much say that they do all that shit that I do. Like, even with my camp and the people that I'm upbringing, I mix and master their music too. I push them niggas too. I market they shit too. You feel me? So it's like, there's not niggas doing what I'm doing. I'm more than just a music artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something the nigga really want to do. I'm an actual boss type shit when it could CEO type
Hell
shit when
yeah.
it comes to this shit. Like, it's bigger than Colorado. Like, niggas gotta, when Jay-Z and Dame Dash and these niggas was coming up, they knew what they had to do. And that's the big problem out here. Niggas don't know. Like, bro, it take more than just rapping and dropping a song.
That's
It's gonna
real.
take a lot type shit. So yeah.
Okay. No, I appreciate the explanation and shit. Like, I definitely want to hear your opinion on it. So, all right. Well, this has been a legendary interview. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Over an hour now, so it's
For
been a
sure.
good
Right,
conversation.
right, right. For sure, for sure.
Um, man, where can people find you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that,
Yeah.
man? Let them know.
Instagram 30 underscore Av, Twitter 30 Av, 3RDTYAVE. Facebook 30 underscore Av type shit. Facebook.com/30 underscore Av. Yeah, that's me. Feel
Oh
me?
yeah. What's the first song or video they should go check out after this interview?
Well, shit, I just dropped What's Love. What's Love featuring Mia Farrow, UC Kayla. That shit running up. It's going crazy right now. It's on the radio. It's all that shit. So tap in with that shit. Long live my nigga TRC. You feel me? Long live Jazzy, Hot Boy type shit.
Mm.
Shout out My High Minute. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go crazy.
Hell yeah. Can I get it? I know you just shout us out, but can I, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, let them know who we with?
I'm with My High Minute. It's 30 Ave. You feel me? Let's get it.
Hell yeah. Tune in, tap in, man. Shout out to sponsor today's video, 3 and Water. Make sure you go get that,
Yeah, make sure y'all go get this right here. This
that,
little, yeah.
that hydration for the go-getters.
Hydration.
Uh,
Hydration.
Shout out the sponsor, you know what I'm saying? Dream Space Studios. If you need some engineering in the city, man, come fuck with my boys Jack and Chi over here, man. They're going crazy in the city, man. We got platinum hits on the wall, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in. Man, hit that like button and comment down below your favorite 30 Ave song. And while you're at it, comment down below who you want to see next on Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, stay notified when all the latest news drops. Make sure you follow 30 Ave on everything, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that. Links be in the description. Make sure you follow Mile High Minute on everything, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that. Links be in the description. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast universe. We out. Appreciate you.